Her $500,000 heels got washed away by the ocean. She panicked and spun in circles. Just then a surfing prince showed up. He handed her the shoe back, but sadly it was only one. So the woman asked him to help find the other. But instead of helping, he scolded her, saying the shoe suddenly flew onto his board, almost blinding him in the sunlight. At last, not wanting to see her embarrassed, he tossed her an old pair of slippers meant for the restroom. Finally she could at least walk in town. Just then, she noticed a little boy crying because of a missing tooth. She kindly helped clean his wound, and then took him home. The boy's mother warmly welcomed her. She learned the woman's name was Hygiene, a dentist from Seoul. So she started introducing the little fishing village, saying everything here was wonderful, except there was no dental clinic. That casual comment made Hygiene think. Just a few days earlier, she had been working at a big hospital in Seoul. Unhappy with the director's focus on profit and unnecessary treatments, she quit in a burst of frustration. The angry director spread rumors everywhere, and soon no one in the industry would hire her. Every new job application hit a wall, so she came to the village to clear her mind, and ended up losing one of her brand new designer shoes. When she saw the rental prices in the ads, they were so much cheaper than in Seoul. But what happened next made her hesitate about opening a clinic here. Suddenly her stomach hurt, so she rushed into a nearby cafe restroom, and ordered a coffee on the way out. But at checkout her card wouldn't swipe, and she had no cash on her. She went to the ATM for money, but that didn't work either. So she returned to the cafe asking to pay later, promising to transfer money once back in Seoul. But the owner's daughter refused. She looked at Hygiene's worn slippers, and thought she was just broke trying to get a free drink, calling it a scam. At that moment, the surfing prince walked in again. Hygiene rushed to greet him, hoping to borrow some money, but he told her to earn it herself, dragging her to the dock to handle squid with the village ladies. A white collar from the city had never done such messy work. Her clumsy moves made everyone laugh, but after a hard half day, she finally earned enough to pay the cafe bill. So she decided to head back to Seoul immediately. But the car wouldn't start. Once again the man checked it out, finding the tire had a puncture. She had to wait until the shop opened next day to fix it, and with the smell of fish all over her clothes, he suggested she spend the night at the local bathhouse, and leave tomorrow. At the bathhouse, with almost no money left, she could only pick between two snacks. Just as she was about to order, she looked up and saw him again.
뭐야? 그쪽이 왜 여기 있어요?
몰라? 이러잖아. 시켜놔줘?
네.
Ready to rest, she was startled by a cockroach dropping from above and ran out. She ended up spending the night on the rooftop. The next day after fixing the tire, she couldn't wait to leave the dreadful place, but halfway down the road, the director suddenly called. She knew Hygiene had no options left, and said if Hygiene would kneel and apologize, she would rehire her. Angry Hygiene shouted back, "You think I can only work for others? I am opening my own clinic soon." Then she turned the wheel, spun the car around, and drove back to the fishing village. She found the boy's mother, and told her about opening a clinic. The mother was thrilled. She eagerly took her to a real estate agent. Crossing a rugged mountain path, they finally reached the top, and as you guessed, he was there again.